Dudes and dudettes, how are you guys? This is Chazzy and welcome back to another random special announcement video. You may have noticed that there was no intro at the beginning of this one, and that's because it's not technically listed anywhere. It's going to go straight into my specials playlist, which used to be just for me to post specials, you know, like I don't know, the 100th video special, 500th video special, 1000th video special, or anything else related to specials. But now, lately I've been using it more to just post anything, you know, to fill it up a little bit more, like anything that's not directly, you know, the mixer or what's the damage or, you know, cinema Chazzy, telechazzy, gameplay, you know, Chazzy plays, all of that stuff, right? This playlist here is going to be more of like posting anything from specials to announcements and updates and random things that I think are important to share with you guys, right? This is like literally the old school OG vlogs on YouTube. There's not even an intro, it's just me in the background, music and the outro at the very end. So today I'm going to be making a very interesting announcement, you know, which is something that some of you may already know if you happen to be close to me in real life, and maybe you don't, you might discover it now for the first time, and it might be a little unbelievable given my routine lately, but as the title and thumbnail already gave away, I am now again a university student. I enrolled at an online university and I am now studying, I believe the translation would be system analysis and development. You know, basically it's like a sub-branch of IT, which is information technology. And I made this decision because I feel like I've been working as a teacher for many years. You know, we're talking over a decade, teaching mostly English, but I do have experience also teaching informatics, which I still do in one of my jobs, right? So basically computer science and all that kind of thing, the Microsoft Office and whatnot. And I actually have a professional course in informatics, web design specifically, which I completed in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. 2012 or 2013, you know, basically I know about computers. I'm not like an expert or anything. I'm not a programmer or a software developer, or much less a maintenance technician, but I do know my way with computers. I do administer a YouTube channel, you know, for the last 8 years, right? So, and also another spin-off one, which might be coming, which is returning soon. Now, by the time that this video is uploaded, it might have already come back, you know. Subscribe to my second channel over there, Chazzy and Faye, a little spin-off in Portuguese with a buddy of mine. So I decided that learning even more about computers in an area that is very in high demand today, I think would be very sensational. I don't know if I can speak to other places in the world like America or Europe, but at least here in Brazil, it seems like IT is an area that has a lot of high demand but low, how can I say, low offer, right? So there's a lot of demand for professionals in this field, and yet there seem to be very few of them that can do the jobs that are required, you know, in the field itself, if that makes sense. So basically, I just wanted to give myself a little bit of a better opportunity in life and study something. I tried to go to college, you know, like on-site campus back. Oh my God, stupid freaking mirror. Oh, dang it. I have a mirror here behind the camera so I can see the freaking visor, but oh, hold on a second. Alrighty there, you got stupid mirror, stay there, stay. I have to have a mirror behind my camera that serves as like a visor so I can see myself in the camera screen to see if I'm, you know, in the right position and whatnot, and if, you know, the lighting is okay, and if the camera suddenly stops recording. So yeah, I wish I had a fancier camera with the little visor that's already attached to it, but you know, it's all good. This is a camera used for photography, not videography, so I gotta work with what I have here. Remember back when my channel first started, back in 2016, and I used my iPhone to record everything. My God, iPhone 5S, good Lord. So nostalgic. But anyway, so like I was saying, I tried to do college, you know, on site on campus a few years ago, and I was studying tourism, and I even got my first job, an internship as a tour guide, and it was nice, but at some point it stopped feeling very productive, and the college itself that I was studying at wasn't very satisfying, and I also met a person there who I began dating, you know, and we were together for 8 months, and the relationship was very horrific, and to the point where it was almost kind of traumatizing. Like I because I met her and spent time with her on college campus, like the entire place felt like one big, you know, PTSD grenade. Like every time I even walked by there or thought about it, I would remember her. So it was complicated, and after all these years, I decided to enroll again, but this time online, and I'm paying for it. I'm doing everything myself, right? There's a difference between college and university. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is, but here it works the same way. I believe the university is a little less prestigious because a college degree usually takes around 4 to 5 years. The one that I'm doing is going to be about 2.5 years, which I can complete even faster because my classes are online. I can do them, you know, at any pace that I want to. I can do 1, 2, 3, or even more classes per day, which is what I've been doing lately. I've been studying for a few hours each day, and then like in different shifts, let's say, like I'll study in the morning, then again in the afternoon, then again in the evening sometimes 2 of those, you know, because I have to administer my other job that I have in the evenings, and also YouTube and everything else that comes with living by myself and whatnot. So it's been very interesting, but also extremely challenging. It's very, very difficult. I wanted to give myself a better opportunity and eventually, slowly, branch out a little bit from the area of teaching, which I've been doing for so many years now. It's not that I'm, you know, bored of it. I still do love teaching, especially English, but I just feel like it might be time for a career change, you know? It wouldn't hurt to try something new, you know? I'm 31, I'm getting older, but I'm not old enough that I can't do something new. You can always teach an old dog new tricks, right? So at the age of 31, I'm finally going for a university degree. It's a graduation degree, right? And there are a lot of different materials, you know. There are a total of 6 or 5, let me see here, 5 different themes, let's say, you know, which starts off with computer architecture, which is what I'm studying right now. Each discipline has different kinds of content, let's say, you know, different themes and whatnot, modules. Now, within each theme, there are different modules, so there are basically categories and subcategories and subcategories in each one. Then I have development of web in HTML5, CSS, JavaScript, and PHP, you know, and it's a certificated discipline. This one is going to be the most complex one, but I am familiar with it. That's what I studied mostly the first time that I did informatics. There's also the introduction to information security, which I believe will sort of bridge the gap between what I'm studying and IT, you know, more directly. Then there are the paradigms of programming languages in Python. I don't know, because everything is in Portuguese, you know. I have to it's in Portuguese. I have to translate it here. I don't know if it's gonna zoom, if it's gonna focus, but everything is in Portuguese. I'm trying to translate for you guys here in real time. This is also a certificated discipline. Then there is I don't know how to say this in English, computing lines of thinking. I don't really know what it is, but you know, I hope it's not binary code again. I can't stand binary code anymore, man, you know. Like, figuring out the conversions between bits and bytes was easy, but everything else after that was so complicated because I'm not good with programming, you know. I'm really not, and yet there's so much of it. There's so many mathematics, you know, equations, and it's just complicated. But hey, I mean, nobody said IT is easy. I think the only person in the world who can say that IT is easy is Bill Gates. He pretty much created it, you know, along with the internet. Freaking. And of course, because why not? When I sit down to record, that's when my next door neighbors decide to do laundry, and they happen to own the world's loudest washing machine. I had to close my window here, you know, to drown out the noise a little bit. I don't think you guys can hear it. I don't think the camera's capturing it, but there's a low rumbling sound here right next door. But anyways, so it's complicated. IT is a really hard area to get into, but once you do, I mean, there's always good salaries, good benefits, and you can learn a lot of really useful skills as well. I think IT is a very useful, hard skill for you to have, you know, information technology in general. And I can also branch out into other areas, you know, pretty much anything involving computer science. You know, you could also do project management, social media management. You can branch out a little bit more into other soft skills like leadership and anything related to technology. Becoming a techie is very, very interesting. Like, I have had an interest in digital marketing for a while now. I feel like me having done the work that I have here on this YouTube channel and my other one has given me a lot of useful, soft, and a few hard skills without even knowing it. I realize that I understand what it is. Like, even though my YouTube channels aren't successful, I still know how to make them work, you know? Like, I research a lot about the algorithm and how the platform works, the best times to upload and how to upload, the best kinds of thumbnails, working with the community tab. You know, I don't know if you guys noticed, but on my channel, my follow a certain a schedule where I post videos, whether it's vlogs or gameplays or shorts, whatever. I post a different kind of content every other day, right? And between those days where I don't directly post something, I do something on the community tab, usually like in the early afternoon, then a little towards the late evening of sorts, so I can give every post that I post, everything that I share, I give them like a few hours or several hours sometimes to get a lot of more interactions. It's the same thing with videos, so I'll upload a video like at midday or 1 p.m. and then at like 8 or 9 p.m. I'll go and share that same video as a link on the community tab so it gets more views, and it's been working very well lately. My channel, although it has been slowly doing so, has been growing, especially in this past year when I came back now. This past year, we're not even halfway through 2024 yet, but basically I feel like it has been growing slower than I would like to, because I do live in Brazil and my content is mostly catered towards a North American audience, but I still like the growth, it's getting there, getting more subscribers and views and likes and comments, right? Some people feel the need to give me constructive criticism, which is fine. Not everybody enjoys my videos, but it's good to have some sort of interaction. And I feel like studying anything related to IT, especially system, analysis and development, basically I'm becoming a data analyst, right, could really help me expand my knowledge about how to administer a YouTube channel, right, and maybe even make it more successful. So I think it's very, very good for that as well. I can't say that I'm fully excited because, like I said, it's been very complicated, and there are days when I truly don't feel like studying, so like I'll push it to the next day, then instead of studying, twice, 2 different days, I'll study 3 times the next day to make up for it. Weekends are hard because that's when I have to crack down a lot more on YouTube, and I do need my free time, to do things that I enjoy. So it's complex. And as far as I know, me going to online university, from home is not going to affect my channel at all. I can still produce content and, keep my schedule here. I've been falling behind a little bit lately because I'm now working on my second channel. So, it's been complex, but sometimes it's good to have a little challenge, to grind out a little bit. So, hopefully I can keep my schedule here and keep you guys entertained. I'm going to be doing more shorts, by the way. Usually I do 1 short per rotation, like every 10 videos, but now I'm going to be doing them a little more frequently to lessen my workload. I'm going to be clipping, my old videos, some choice moments here and there. The more shorts because YouTube is very, very much catered to shorts now. It seems like content creators are doing more shorts than actual videos, which does make sense because they're less work, but still. Like I don't want to do, I want to find a balance, like not do half videos and half shorts all the time, but I will be doing shorts more frequently to lessen my own workload and hopefully entertain you guys a little bit more too, so you don't have to watch videos that are over 10 or 15 minutes long. And that's essentially it, guys. That has been today's update vlog, nothing too fancy, just wanted to let you guys know what I've been doing. Maybe I'll post something on the community tab, if you follow me on Twitter, I'm always talking about my personal life there. Sometimes a lot more often than here, a lot more than here, I'll reveal things there that I don't reveal here, but sometimes I'll say things on YouTube that I don't say there, so it's good to follow me on both platforms to stay up to date. And it's all good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you yourself are studying IT or did already, what your experiences were, if you found a job with it. Let me know. Let's trade some insider knowledge, huh? And if you guys happen to enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a like and also subscribe to my channel because I release videos every single day, or rather every other day. And while you're at it, hit the notification bell too so you can know exactly what time I upload. And it's all good. It's all good. This is Chazzy signing out for now, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Roll the technological outro screen.